The reflection. Lena had always hated mirrors. Something about them unsettled her, the way they doubled the world, the way they could make a dark room feel endless. But the old house she inherited from her grandmother was full of them. One in particular stood out. It hung in the hallway outside her bedroom, its frame ornate and curling like blackened vines. Unlike the others, she couldn't bring herself to cover it. Every time she tried, she'd find the sheet slipped off, pulled on the floor like dead skin. Strange things started happening at night. She would wake up to faint tapping sounds, rhythmic and insistent. At first, she thought it was a tree branch against the window. But when she checked, there were no trees close enough. The noise always seemed to come from the hallway. One night, she gathered the courage to step out and investigate. The house was silent, save for the soft creak of the floorboards beneath her feet. The mirror loomed in the dim light, reflecting the hallway behind her. But something was wrong. Her reflection wasn't moving. She raised a hand. It didn't. She stepped closer. Her reflection only stared, its eyes dark pools of ink. A slow, crooked smile spread across its face. One Lena knew she wasn't making. Her breath caught in her throat as the reflection lifted a hand of its own and pressed it against the glass. The tapping sound. Lena staggered back. The reflection leaned forward, pressing harder, the surface of the mirror rippling like water. A crack split through the glass, jagged as a lightning strike. Then a hand, pale and wrong, pushed through. Lena turned to run, but something cold and sharp closed around her wrist. She barely had time to scream before she was yanked forward. The world lurched, and then silence. The hallway was empty. The mirror stood unbroken, its surface smooth and still. Inside, Lena stared out in horror, pounding against the glass as her reflection, now free, smoothed down her nightgown, grinned, and walked away.